Gunther, when you're finished with the luggage, why don't you fix Jamie some lunch?
Yeah, sure thing, Mr. Whitney. How was your trip down from Marble Lake, huh?
Smooth as silk.
I'm actually beginning to believe he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. How was the, anniversary?
Well, it wasn't really an anniversary.
What?
Oh, but your gift was greatly appreciated.
Oh, well, now, first anniversary is paper, right?
That's right.
Yeah. A ream of paper was very practical.
Oh, well, that's me, practicals. Now, why did you go to that lodge if it wasn't your anniversary?
Well, you might say it was sort of the announcement of a birthday.
What?
We're gonna have a baby, Gunther.
We are? Whoa, hey, Mr. Whitney. Congratulations.
Thank you. The bags, Gunther, get the bags.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, don't I get some congratulations, too? I mean, I was partially responsible.
Yeah, sure. Congratulations.
Do you have to go to the office now?
Yeah, I do. I called an emergency meeting with Logan and Alicia.
Well, can't you let Dave Grace do it?
No. Now that Les Grafton has been killed, that makes Dr. Engler's disappearance look that much more disturbing.
Are you afraid Engler's dead, too?
He may be. Because I can't think of a reason why.
Logan, my dear, come in.
Thank you, Geraldine. I wasn't sure if I'd be welcome.
How could you possibly think that?
I was rude to you yesterday. It's been bothering me ever since. You're the best friend I've had since returning to Monticello.
And I fully intend to remain just that, even though I do have a habit of intruding where I'm not wanted. Sit down, my dear. I'll make us some tea.
No, not until you accept my deepest apology for my awful behavior yesterday.
Ah, how nice. Well, why not? Anything to try out a new teapot. Of course I accept your apology.
May I ask you a question?
Why, of course. What is it?
What do you have against Alicia?
Logan, it's you I care about. Don't you believe that?
Yes, I do. Geraldine, do you have any idea how lonely I've been these last few months?
Yes, I know that. I know how hard it's been on you.
And you know that Raven and I are doing everything in our power to stay away from each other, in spite of the fact that
Yes, I'm aware of that.
So is it so hard to understand why I would start to have an affair with a woman like Alicia Van Dyne? Yeah. I'm sure that's okay. I'll talk to you later. Your wife is next, Link. Damn. What have you turned up on this, Derek?
Well, look, Mike, I've had half the force out scouring the area all night for witnesses, and I've only turned up a blank so far.
In a building this size, someone must have seen or heard something.
Well, no, I did locate a woman in the building who says she's not sure, but maybe she saw somebody on the fire escape yesterday afternoon.
Why didn't she report it earlier?
She didn't think it meant anything. She didn't want to get involved.
Of course.
Chris, anything?
Yeah, Penella and I managed to get a description of the car. Well, a car, anyway. Guy across the street says he saw a suspicious-looking character coming out of the building yesterday late afternoon and speed away.
You mean he came in on the fire escape and left by the front door?
He's certainly taking a chance coming in once. Why would he take a second chance? All right, put an APB on that car just in case.
Yeah, right away.
Cale is certainly beating us at every turn, isn't he?
You know, that may be, Chief. But now he has threatened my wife's life. And that's the last step he's ever gonna make.
Raven.
What?
Raven, why don't you spend the afternoon resting? Come on, we've been traveling since all morning.
Fine.
Come on over here and sit down.
Skylar, you're not going to turn into one of those expectant father jokes, are you?
No, I'll try not to.
I'm going to be very active up until the moment Randolph or Charlotte is born. Randolph?
Randolph. Besides being my father's name, it's an old family name.
Randolph.
Randolph. Randolph. Keep saying it. It'll grow on you.
Randolph.
Randolph. There, you see, I told you.
Well, Jamie's eating. Mrs. Whitney, I'm going to go out and buy you one of those prenuptial cookbooks. Don't worry.
What?
Well, that's what they call it.
It's prenatal, Gunther.
I'll get you one of those, too.
I love you, Skylar Whitney.
You know, all this talking about the baby has given me an idea. Why don't you pay a visit to Geraldine? She was so thrilled yesterday when I called her from the lodge. I bet she'd love to hear the whole story from you.
Okay, I will.
You know, she told me that she was very proud of me.
Are you proud of me?
Yes, I am.
There's not much more we can do here. I suggest we go back to your office and plan our next move.
This whole thing is my fault, all of it.
Calvin, that's nonsense.
Look, I should have known that letter with Link's address on it was a plan. I mean, what else could it have been?
Hindsight is something we can't afford right now.
Hindsight. I'd call it something a hell of a lot more like stupidity.
Calvin, you couldn't have known.
Look, I should have taken Wallace when I had the chance. He was this close to me, and I let him get away.
But at least I know one thing for certain now. Cal doesn't realize that we figured out that Link and Pendleton don't exist. Otherwise, this note wouldn't have been signed Link.
Yeah, well, that's gonna do Dee Dee an awful lot of good right now.
How is Dee Dee?
She's okay for the moment. She's in a motel. Beth's keeping an eye on her.
Well, how long is this supposed to go on?
That depends on how soon we get back downtown and get to work.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I can't make the meeting. You'll have to excuse me.
I don't think I heard that, Detective.
Then I'll repeat myself. I cannot make the meeting. We gotta get out on the street. I've gotta round up some of my snitches and throw some weight around. I gotta find some...
You do nothing of the kind. I don't recall offering invitations to this meeting.
Well, frankly, that doesn't make any difference one way or the other because it wasn't your wife whose life was threatened. You understand? It was mine.
Yes. And you can waste all the time you like looking for whoever did this, but you're not going to do it on city time.
Calvin, please.
Calvin, I want Dee Dee safely back in Monticello as much as you do. But we're wasting valuable time arguing.
And I suppose I can understand why you'd be attracted to Alicia Van Dyne. But surely you must be aware of the dangers in beginning a relationship with a woman like that.
Of course I am. I mean, for God's sakes, Geraldine, I'm involved with complicated negotiations with her. Millions of dollars are at stake. And when you meet somebody on that basis, you soon see their worst and their best. I've seen both sides of Alicia.
I'm not at all sure you have seen her worst.
I'm probably not making the best choice here, but I just keep going back to her.
But why? If you know the risk, why?
Geraldine, she's a beautiful woman, and I'm a lonely man.
Oh, I don't deny she's a beautiful woman. But that is only the exterior. Ever since she came to Monticello, Alicia has done nothing but cause trouble. She's lied and cheated and hurt a great many people.
No, she hasn't hurt me.
Give her time. No, she needs you now, but when she has what she wants from you...
I know what she wants, Geraldine, the plastics formula. But I'm not going to allow myself to be swayed.
My dear Logan, how can you not be swayed?
unless something comes in for the task force. I don't want to be disturbed.
You know, you talk about wasting time. I think we're wasting a hell of a lot of it right now.
Calvin, you gotta calm down.
Look, I will calm down when Cale and his stooges are where they belong, okay? Well, Mr. Carr, we're waiting for this big plan of action.
Now, Calvin, cut it out, and I won't tell you again.
They threatened my wife, Derek.
Trying to stop the task force.
They're trying to stop me, you mean?
Now, wait a minute. Okay, come on. What are we gonna do about this?
Yeah, I'd say that is a real good question.
Well, I think Mike has a suggestion.
The first thing I'm going to do is to take Calvin off this investigation.
Say what?
Detective Stoner, as of now, I'm assigning you to another detail.
Hello, Logan.
Raven, I have to get back to the office. Could you excuse me a minute? I'd like to have a private word with Geraldine.
Raven, why don't you fix yourself a cup of tea? I'll be with you shortly.
Geraldine, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mention to Raven about Alicia and me.
My dear, given the feelings those two have for one another, I wouldn't dream of it.
Thank you.
Logan, I hope we can have another talk again sometime soon.
I'd like that.
Until we do, please be careful. Don't turn your back on Alicia if you can afford it.
I'll keep my eyes open. Take care, Raven.
Bye, Logan.
Bye, Geraldine.
Oh, Raven. I'm so happy for you and Skylar.
Thank you.
Now, what do you say we both sit down and talk about every last maternal detail?
Every detail?
Well, maybe not every detail.
Calvin, don't make me quote the regulations to you. You know Mike is right. Nobody can work on a case that's personally involved in it.
Yeah, well, I'm real sorry about that, Chief, but there is no way I'm gonna let this go now.
I'm afraid you have no choice, Calvin. In the state you're in now, you'd be more of a hindrance than a help.
Hindrance? Are you aware that if it wasn't for my work over at that pawn shop that we wouldn't be
Yes, which was very valuable, true, but... Calvin, sit down for a minute, please.
No, thank you, if you don't mind.
Calvin, I know you're a good cop, and I hope you'll understand why I'm going to tell you this.
Tell me what?
I want you to take a leave of absence with full pay to pursue a course of psychiatric therapy.
You want to know what I think of that? You really want to know what I think of that? You can take your
Calvin, that's enough.
You damn right.
Calvin, no!
You know, you people have been fighting me ever since I started this. No matter how hard I work, no matter what progress I make, all I get from you is a fight, and I've had it up to here.
Calvin, I'm doing this with the best of intentions.
When you talk to my wife about your best intentions, as for me, man, I have had it.
Calvin, you pick that gun and that badge up.
Listen, if I can't defend my wife with that badge, then I will do it without it.
I won't allow you to engage in a one-man vigilante crusade.
Yeah? How you gonna stop me?
All right, Eileen, give them a good, strong, definite maybe on this one.
Okay.
And that'll be all.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Get Dave Grace in his office and tell him to wait there for me. I want to talk to him after this meeting. I've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Whitney. Mr. Swift's here?
Oh, show him in, please. Thank you. Good afternoon, Swift. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Well, the Whitney family certainly seems very pleased with itself today.
Oh?
I just left an equally happy Raven at Geraldine's.
We have our reasons, please. Come in.
Excuse me, Miss Van Dyne's here?
Oh.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I apologize for being late.
Not at all, Alicia. Please, sit down. And now that we're all here, I think that we should get down to business.
First, I'd like to know why you asked us here.
Oh, well, I'd like to catch up on what's been going on while I was gone. I understand that, yet another man has come to harm after visiting Alicia in her room.
Calvin stopped immediately.
Oh, Mike, how could I do that? He hasn't broken any laws yet.
No, but from the way he walked out of here, I'd say he intends breaking everyone in the book. Meanwhile, I want Judd Wallace found and brought in here for questioning. That means overtime for everyone, including the task force.
You know, that may be exactly what Cale wants. Our chasing after Wallace gives him more time to continue setting up his operation.
I realize that, Chris. But I also realize that we'd better get our hands on Wallace before Calvin does. Get on it, Derek. I'm going to see if Calvin's still in the building.
Okay, Mike.
Chief, I want your permission to go after Calvin.
What makes you think you can do any good?
I don't know, but I do know I want to help.
Well, I'm sorry, Chris, but you heard what Mike said.
Calvin needs me. Now, outside of Dee Dee, I probably know him better than anyone else. Even if I can't stop him, maybe I can control him enough to make some kind of a difference, Chief. I don't want Calvin getting himself killed.
What about you?
Well, I don't want to get myself killed either, but I have to do this.
Look, I've already got one vigilante out there. Come on.
I want to go as a police officer.
All right, go on. Go on, get out of here.
All right, thank you.
By the way, before I forget, I want to thank you for that lovely anniversary present.
Hi, dear girl. If I'd only known that you were taking Skylar to the lodge to tell him about the baby, well, I would have given you a much more appropriate gift than a painting.
No, I'm glad you didn't. I think a box of diapers would have given the whole surprise away, don't you?
Would you like some more tea?
No. I wanted to ask you a question, though.
Of course, what is it?
What was Logan doing here?
It was a private matter. Oh, come now, Raven. You must allow me to respect Logan's confidences just as I do yours.
Geraldine, you are disgustingly fair.
I know, it's irritating, isn't it?
It certainly is. But I love you anyway.
And I love you, too.
I'll tell you exactly what I told Logan yesterday evening. It's true, Les Grafton had been doing a little work for me.
The word is spying, Alicia.
I prefer to use information gathering. It's a perfectly legal business practice. I'm sure you've done it at various times.
I don't conduct business that way.
Nevertheless, I have no idea who would strangle Les Grafton, nor who would want to.
Maybe that's true. But do either of you think that this has got no bearing on Dr. Engler and his formula? Well, in that case, the question is this. What are we going to do about it?
All right. Just keep looking. Let me know the minute something breaks, huh? All right. So long.
Calvin's already gone.
Great. This has been a long day, Mike.
Yeah, and I have the feeling it's going to get a lot longer.
Yeah, and I just hope I can find Judd Wallace.
Even if we do, I've still got to be able to prove something. Wallace is a pro. He knows the ropes. He'd do 20 years to life before he'd mention Cale's name.
He certainly holds all the cards, doesn't he?
This is off the record, Derek. But for the first time since we formed this task force, I've got to face the possibility that Cale just might win.
Carmen Engler simply refuses to come to this country.
She still expects that her father is just going to walk in the door again as if nothing had happened?
Mm-hmm. She says it's happened before, no reason to believe it won't happen again.
Come in.
Mr. Whitney, your wife's here.
Tell her I'll see you shortly. Thank you. All right, about Carmen Engler, Logan, I've given the matter a lot of thought. And either I get a firm answer from her or her father, or Whitney International is going to withdraw its offer.
Well, can you give me 2 weeks?
2 weeks, not a moment longer.
All right.
Raven will be finished in just a minute.
I refuse to wait a minute longer to see my husband.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to my office.
Raven is certainly looking healthy these days. So full of life.
I am.
You know, sometimes your audacity surprises even me.
Now, what did she mean by that?
I don't know.